What's up YouTube? My name's Quickie, welcome back to the channel. It's not as cold in here today, which is a good thing. Today is Friday. I just wanted to nip in and have a look and see how the tank's doing. You saw in the last video we shoved it in some citric acid, or the pump and all that other stuff. I just wanted to see how it's doing because it's been 18 hours. 18 hours. I just wanted to see how it's going. And it has changed. Let me show you. Hang on. Right, for a start, it's green. Why has it gone green? Well, and it is bowing out a bit. It's lovely and warm in there. And this plastic box is it's bowing out. I can't remember how much it was bowing out before, but it has definitely bowed out. Do I want to take the lid off? See, what's going to happen, I'm going to pull the lid off, the sides are going to go, and you're going to get a face full of green water. Oh, look at the goo in there. It smells lemony fresh too. Let me show you what's going on. This is quite interesting actually. Right, I'm not sure if you pick all this out. Look at all the crud floating on top. Can you see? It is nice and warm. There's loads of stuff that's settled on the tank. I'm not sure. I think the primer that you put on the bottom is coming off. Yeah, you can see it all bubbling. So this acid is definitely getting to it. We're getting little bubbles and stuff coming out the petcock as well. Not sure what that's all about. If I have a look down the sides, where it was rusty around where I welded it, it's not rusty anymore. But it's cooking. It's doing something. I think it needs a bit longer, and I think we're going to have to wire brush all this primer off the bottom of it, because that ain't going to stick. That's already coming off. So we're kind of on the go. It is happening, it is working, and it seems to be doing quite a good job. If I look down the sides where it's all flash rusted, it just ain't anymore. That's all gone, which is good. I think we're in. I think we're in. Right, I'm going to leave that another 24 hours, I think. I think that is probably the shrewd move. I'll stick the lid back on it though, just to keep the heat in there, because I think the heat is definitely helping. Do I want to move? Do I want to move that heater? Although it's not particularly hot on this side, so that's no. I'm going to leave it where it is. That'll do. It looks like Trev was right. Happy days. I think that's going to work. That's bubbling away and doing all sorts in there. And it's green. I don't know why it's green. It's probably the primer actually. I don't know. But anyway, something's going on. There's loads of muck and junk and stuff floating about in there. And because I've got the pump moving everything around, I think that's kind of driving it out of the tank. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I am going to leave it another day though. I mean, it's a real weak acid, citric acid. I mean, that's like rubbing a lemon on it. So, you know, so it ain't going to do it any harm. I'm not going to come back and there's going to be thumping great holes in the tank where it's just eating its way through it. So I'm just going to leave it until tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, Steve-O's coming down, and the idea is that we're going to have that out of there, clean it all down, do the whole soapy water thing on it and neutralise the acid and blah blah blah, loads of fresh water and stuff, clean it out, get rid of all the primer on the bottom of it, and then two main jobs are we're going to have a stab at putting a tank liner in there, And I also want to fiberglass up that pocket that the battery sits in, just because when I was goofing about before, I did short the battery out, and I don't want there to be any chance of putting the tank on and having it slightly cockeyed and shorting the battery out. So that little pocket and probably a little bit around the surrounding area, that's all going to get fiberglassed. But I don't know, we'll sort that out tomorrow. Tank line are we going for? Is it POR15, POR15? I'm not sure what it is, one or the other. But that was recommended by loads of you, and Steve-O did a truckload of research, and so did I. And it sounds really, really good, really good. So we're going to have a stab at that tomorrow and see how it goes. Apparently the total cure time for it is 96 hours. But I suppose it makes sense because it's all got off gas and it's in a confined space and all that other stuff as well. So the tank's going to be sitting in the corner for quite a while, but we'll show you the process and what we do, and you know, if it helps somebody, it helps somebody. But loads of people reckon this is really good stuff to use, so why wouldn't you go with the recommendation? That's why we asked the question in the first place. So that's what we're doing. Tomorrow's a wide angle day. Add a little bit of a spritz up so the workshop's all nice and clean and tidy, so we can't moan at me. Or we just have at it then. Right, it's Saturday. Steve-O's in the house again.
Morning.
Hence we're on wide angle. Right, let's have a look at this tank to see what it's come out like. It looks like someone's peed in it.
We should have got some fish.
It's bowing out like that as well. Look at the rubbish in there.
Yeah.
Right,
Bloody hell, there's an amount of rust in there.
Do you want to unplug us all?
I think that's probably worked quite well, mate, looking at what's in the bottom.
Hang on, don't just pull.
No, I'm not, I'm just supporting.
God, that is actually... Put your hand in it. Put your hand in it, see how hot it is.
Cool, bloody hell.
No wonder it's bad. No
wonder.
It is bath hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, they're going to need washing down. Stick them on there just for now. Get rid of these jobbies. Oh, hello, I broke it.
You've broken it?
Oh no, that's all right.
Cool.
Come on.
Mate, there's a lot of rubbish in the bottom.
Well, all the primers come off and stuff as well, but this is just lit.
Yeah.
So we're going to wire wool that off. That's just peeling off, isn't it? Shiny metal, look!
Hey! Mate, that looks as though it's worked a treat.
Wait till you see the top of the tank.
I guess we're painting it then. Wow. Mate, look at that.
It's got like this.
It's just dirt, isn't it?
I think it's all the stuff that's sitting in the water is just kind of sticking to it, you know, it just rubs off, it's clean as.
Yeah.
I want to see inside it.
So do I.
Can't see, there's water in it. How weird is that though? We've got some rag. Oh, hello.
I think that's worked.
I think so. Look at that. What is, I suppose
It's just dirt, isn't it?
That's awesome.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you, I don't know whether it would have done it with the painting, where it's painted, but that's almost more effective than that last coat of paint through it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Torch.
Oh, look at that.
That's clean as a whistle, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to need to get a picture of this. There is nothing in there at all. Right. So this.
Let me see if I can get a picture.
Well, flash might be helpful. On. I don't know.
No, I've just got an out of focus picture.
Right, literally, I'll get a picture of this and I will show it to you, just so you can see what's what. But basically, this, all the outside of this has come off. There's like this black schmoo that just rubs straight off, which I think is just like grot and grime and crap and stuff like that.
I don't think there's anything.
But the inside of the tank is like this. It is just spotless. This has been in here for it's been in here for 48 hours.
Maybe a little bit longer, but not. Yeah, 2 days, 2.5 days, isn't it?
That's 2 days, isn't it? Because I did this in the morning.
On what?
It's going to be 48 hours. 48 hours.
On Thursday.
And this has come out.
Was it Thursday that we put it in?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been in 2 days. You're right.
2 days. Yeah.
But that is clean as a whistle, mate.
You couldn't get much better than that, could you?
I tell you what.
Right, let's
just so that folks know, we'll have to put like the recipe out because
I've done it already. It's in the last video.
No, but that's the equivalent, mate, of saving somewhere in the region of 40 odd quid on cleaner and paint remover.
Yeah, it's true. We do need to get all this off. The primer on the bottom is literally just peeling off, you can see, and the metal is just clean as underneath it. What I want to do is, if we get the wire wool and we use this bucket here, because it's still acidic, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get the wire wool. That's your first job.
Great, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
We're going to drag all this outside because I don't want it in here. Scrub all that lot off, and then we've got to wash it down. I've got like soapy stuff and all that.
Yeah.
And we'll just clean it all off. But look at that. Turn it off. And my coffee's gone cold.
First world problems, mate.
This is bone dry. Right, what we've been doing, you would have said, Steve-O's been busy today. We put him to work. So we sloshed out all the tank. We put some detergent in it, scoosed all that about, and we just kept on flushing it through until there was no bubbles coming out, because it's that snow foam stuff. So even the smallest bit of detergent left in there, you're going to get loads and loads of bubbles. So we kept on doing that until it ran clear. So we know that the citric acid has been neutralised and it's all clean and it's lovely, and then we just had to dry it out. So what we've had is we've got the air line in the bottom with a clamp just feeding air in through the petcock hole, and just a heat gun on, sort of not the hot one. The tank is warm to touch. Well, it's cooled down a little bit now, but it has been nice and warm, and it's just kept an airflow going. And what we've now got is a completely bone dry tank in here. I will get a picture and I'll stick it up on the screen so you can see what I'm on about. But I think we are okay. I like it. So it's tank liner time.
Yeah.
This, what we're using is this POR.
POR15.
POR15 or POR whatever.
It's the one that a lot of people had recommended in the comments from one of the previous videos.
Loads of people were saying this is a good stuff to use.
It gets some good reviews online as well.
However, he has noticed a couple of funny things.
Yeah.
On the gone. What was it?
So this is basically what it says. Warning: vapor harmful, may affect the brain or nervous system, causing dizziness, headache or nausea, causes nose, throat, skin and eye irritation, harmful if swallowed. Well, that's probably a given.
Yeah, you don't want to be drinking it.
Reports have associated repeated and prolonged occupational overexposure to solvents, i.e. this, with permanent brain or central nervous system damage. To be honest, guys, I think for us, we've already done the damage many years ago.
We ain't going to notice.
Intentionally misused by deliberately concentrating and inhaling may be fatal.
How do you concentrate it?
Well, you open the tin and you stick it underneath your nose and breathe in.
How about we do this and then we go home? We just leave it.
How about we do this and then we just float about for the rest of the day?
So this is a tiny little tin of the stuff. How much was this?
25 quid or something. It was quite expensive.
25 quid?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But that's supposed to do, they do it basically like in three sizes. So this one apparently will do up to about 18 litres. And from memory, before we started mucking about with the tank, if you brimmed it, it was about 15, 16 litres.
Right, so we're all right with this.
So we should be all right.
Oh, it is a tiny tin, but it's only going to have a real thin layer over the whole thing. Does it have to be warm? Should we stick it on a radiator?
I don't think so, no.
Does it not?
No.
What's the whole...
Everybody else has stirred it, and on here it just says pour it in and slop it about, basically.
How about I shake it? Just because I like the noise it makes.
Should we open the garage door just in case?
Oh, what's the fun in that? Anyway, right, okay, so the idea is, if I get it right, is we hoof this in there and try not to spill it. Oh, actually, we've got to bung up the hole in the bottom. I've made a little plate thing here to go onto the petcock. So it's just 2 holes drilled in a bit of, 5mm, because I don't want it flexing when we do it up. We'll shove an O-ring around these, clamp that on the bottom of the petcock, so that will seal it, hopefully. This stuff ain't going to eat rubber, is it?
Well, if it eats brains, I would imagine it'll probably eat through the rubber O-ring.
Best we do it quick then, eh?
I still think we put a layer of tape over it.
Nah.
Well, otherwise, when we do it, it's going to fill in whatever space there is between the O-ring and the metal plate. Use the O-ring to clamp it, but put some gaffer tape over the petcock.
All right, we'll do that then.
And it says and when I looked at it as well, they were putting gaffer tape over the hole in the tank at the top.
Well, we ain't going to need to do that because there is a massive lip here. Like if you shove your finger in, you can't touch the tank anywhere. It hurts when you do that.
Well, don't do it then.
Yeah, okay. All right, well...
You haven't even started using it yet.
So, duct tape, then we hoof this in with an O-ring, just for super safety.
Yeah.
And then we chuck this in.
We don't have any masks.
How often do we have to, because you put it in and then you've got to swill it all about and then set it in one position and then leave it for a bit and then put it in.
So from the videos that I looked at where people have actually been doing this on a tank, for the first sort of 5 minutes people are just keeping on turning it so it gets into every corner.
Right.
It was then basically put it at an angle and let it obviously come down.
Yeah.
Change it over, turn it upside down.
How long do we leave it in one position? Does it not say on the thing?
No.
Basically, we just got to get this covering the whole of the inside the tank, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's do that then. What is it? Wide angle. They can see the whole fucking thing. They're not going to read that.
I'm putting branding in front.
Right. So he's wound some Allen screws into the filler cap threads, just to make sure that they're kept clean. We sealed up the bottom, so we should all be good there. Was it about?
Look, I can't afford to lose any more brain cells.
What was the thing on there about? Once open, there's a risk of explosion or something. I don't get that.
Well, I guess it's reacting. The solvent is reacting with the oxygen in the air, and it's heating up a bit like the.
Oh, it's silver. Right. Ideally.
I guess it's some sort of like exothermic reaction.
Exothermic.
Yeah. Or it gets hot or something.
Right.
If it melts the coat, that's got grit in it.
It's going to get blown out, you goon.
If that melts the coke ball, I will piss my pants.
Well, that's nice and clean. Right, funnel. What, we just hoof it in, that's it?
Yeah. Just pour it in and then you've got to just keep turning the tank around.
Do you want a sniff?
No. Mate, I haven't got that many left that I can lose.
We could never accuse you of being PhD material, could we?
Pardon? PH what?
Huh? Can't even spell it. Right. I suppose first things first is is there anything coming out the bottom? No.
Well, no, if you tip it drop this end down, this would.
Well, I just want to see it over the petcock. We have got a pinhole in this, which is part of the reason for doing this liner. Oh, I'm blind!
Look, your hair's falling out.
A little goes a long way, doesn't it? God.
Yeah, when you get a face full, it's proper.
God, it really does hang on to the side as well. It really does.
Hang on, where's that come from?
Well, I don't know, probably out of the pinhole, yeah, there it is. That's what we've got to fix.
Yeah, I know, I'm just...
And a bit's going to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, till it starts going all, you know, as it should. So what, I just keep moving. Oh, hello. Is it toxic if you touch it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Should have put gloves on.
Oh man, we got another.
Well, we're gonna, aren't we?
Well, I'm not worried about.
See, it's curious that none of that was bubbling. I reckon it's where I brushed it with a drill. Because it's all.
I mean, this is the main reason for doing this tank sealer is because the tank is wafer thin.
Wafer thin.
Wafer thin, and we've got issue, haven't we?
But I was watching Andy's video again when he did his tank liner.
Yeah.
And you know he had a pinhole in it, and it bubbled up, and he lost all the paint and stuff because he's having to redo his tank, isn't he?
Yeah.
Apparently, what he could have done was stuck it all in and everything else and let it all cured off and all that malarkey, and then done another pressure test just by dunking it in water or something, and if there was another pinhole you can just do the same treatment again over top of what's already there. But
not according to the website, you can't.
Well, that's what they said on the one that we need to find out which one he used. Oh, it's a bit late now.
Yeah.
But it was worth. He could have just gone over it again. Where was that pinhole? Where was it?
Corner where the.
Where was it?
Lever is.
Oh, there. All right. Well, I want to get loads in there because we know we've got a hole there. Oh. I really shouldn't be doing that, but I sort of have to. It's not moving about much in there anymore.
If you sniff it again, do you realise that you could be into minus figures?
It's not actually moving about that much, so I'm gonna try and concentrate most of it over there, I think.
Is the whole tank lined now?
Well, I've gone all round it, and I can't. Oh. It's all over it. You can see it. Well, be quick, 'cause I'm trying to get it all up this end.
Yeah, it does look as though it's got a good coating, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I want to get loads of it there.
Well, let's.
Shall we prop it up and leave it like that? And it's first. See, look, 'cause it's still. I think that's from where I had it before. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
I was just going to say this.
What we need to do is put that on there.
Just let it.
No, grab us a magnet. Oh, scratched it now. Well, it don't matter, it's going to get...
It don't matter. It's going to be painted anyway.
Right, can you stick the other magnet on this side?
Don't think you're going to need it.
Yeah, because all the weight of the tank is past the centre point. Just grab that magnet and stick it on. Helps if it's turned on because it don't move.
Yeah, I know.
There you go, see. Right. Well, it's on. How toxic is it?
Well, I think...
I feel a bit funky, but that's probably just from breathing it in.
So if we leave that for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and then turn it.
See, it's that bit. All the rest of it is fine. It's that bit there. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I want a whole load of it to go there.
Well, let's leave it like that for 10 minutes and then turn it over.
Where's the instructions? Can I borrow the instructions? Actually, probably about over there. Slowly rotate the tank to cover all the surface and seams. And drain potatoes. Then drain at least 30 minutes and allow 96 hours for drying. Do not reuse seal. So you do not reuse sealer is once it's over and you can't use it again. It's not like you can't use half a tin.
No.
There's nothing here about you can't put another one in.
Well, everything that I'd read said that once the tank is sealed, you couldn't reseal it again. But I don't know.
I might have to check that.
Half of what you read is rubbish anyway.
Well, if it's their instructions, it's their instructions, isn't it? Right, okay, that's where we're calling it today. We have got a fair bit done, but it don't really look it.
No, we have got a fair bit done.
This has all been cleaned out. Really pleased with the way the inside of this came out, and the outside was just like brand new metal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really, really good. If you want to give that citric acid thing a go, it definitely does work. We had it's a 300 watt heater, and I turned it up full. Put your hand in it, it is like a bath. It really
that was in 100 litres of water though, so that's quite impressive.
I think putting the lid on it helps as well, because it just helps keep some of the heat and stuff in. And the little pump, the aquarium pumping, just to keep everything moving, definitely a good idea.
Yeah,
definitely,
it made a massive difference.
So it's all been primed. We used this stuff, U-Pol Etch Primer, professional spray paint.
For professionals?
It's U-Pol, it ain't gonna be cheap, is it?
No, no, it's not cheap. You could buy something that's probably a third of the price, but with all the stuff that I've done over the years, I've always used it, and I've got to be honest, it just bloody does the job bang on every time.
Yeah. So that's all it's covered with. All we've done is like put a drop coat and then just another coat over top, just to stop any flash rusting. This is all going to get painted. You can see how it's been dribbling. This is just us wiping stuff down.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. But the dripping has stopped. Which
it hasn't, but
it's
getting slower.
It sort of has. I mean, there's nothing come out of it in a while.
It just dripped in.
Is it?
When you turn round.
All right. It might not be working, we'll see.
But it does say you've got 96 hours cooking time, so that's 4 full days for each skewer.
It's basically it's just going to sit here. We're just going to leave it for a week.
Yeah.
Not going to touch it. I'm leaving it in this position as well because I want to try and concentrate most of the goo down here because we know that's where we got the hole.
Yes.
Obviously it's going to be thicker, so I'm guessing cure time and off gas and all that kind of stuff is going to take a little bit longer just because there's more of it down there. But once it's all fully cured, what we're going to do is pressure test the tank again. We're going to do it 2 ways. One is the dunking it in the water, and the other way is we're just going to chuck water in it and see if anything dribbles out. Little bit annoyed that, well, I don't think it was there. I don't think it was there until we did the wire brush thing. I think that curled one of the edges up and that's where the leaks come from. Because when I dunked it in the tank before, there was no bubbles anywhere.
That could have been me this morning then.
Well, mate, we don't really know, do we? But anyway, hopefully this is going to sort it out. It's a tank liner, it's supposed to stop pinholes.
To be fair, once you actually got the tank liner or the sealer poured in the tank, it was pretty easy to use and pretty easy to spread around.
No, it wasn't too bad.
It should work. It should work. I'm hopeful.
So, school's out on that one. We'll see how we go.
If not, we've got another. If not, we'll have to try and sort it out.
Yeah, we need to see if we can chuck another liner in on top if we have to. But I'm hoping we don't. Anyway, so we've spent some time sorting some other stuff out. Next thing's going to be the oil cooler. We know the size that we're going for and the fittings that we're going for. We just need to get it. It is on order and it's coming.
It's coming directly to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to come straight here. So hopefully when it gets here, we know what we're doing. I can just crack on and make a surround and a mount in and all the rest of it.
The huge aerospace oil pipes and cooler that are...
Yeah, they're going.
They're going, and basically we've measured it's like the internal diameter, and it's roughly 8mm bore.
They'll see all that. They'll see all that in the video. They'll be all right.
It'll be fine. We'll get there.
That'd be good. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do next, and then after that, I want to have a crack at the exhaust.
And we've got the yokes.
I think we know what we're doing there, but the little ancillary bits and bobs, they'll come. I've got to make footrest hangers and all sorts of stuff, but that'll come. We haven't heard back from Mark yet. He's the fella who's sorting out exhaust lengths and suspension geometry and centre of gravity and all that other junk.
He has been exceptionally busy though, so
yeah. So
I should imagine that I'll probably speak to him tomorrow. I'll give him a call tomorrow afternoon.
We don't need it now. We are going to need it when I get to do the exhaust. So I mean, there's plenty of time. That'll be all right. But when he comes back with a set of numbers, that's what the bike's going to be built to.
Yep.
And once we've got that set of numbers and I've got the oil cooler sorted and the exhaust sorted, it's going to be engine out and you can start dressing it up, painting it.
Yay!
So there you go.
And then that means full strip down again. Stuff can go off a powder coat.
Well, it just means taking the engine out.
We've got to have the seat, send the seat off to Dawn.
We've got lots to do, mate.
Well, yeah.
Lots. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave it today. Thank you very much for joining us. Do hope you appreciate it. No, we appreciate them watching. We hope they enjoy it.
Yeah, we hope they enjoy it.
Yeah, there you go. What I said. But anyway, that's it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.